Alright, so hello world, welcome to our project we're going to make for this Django tutorial, which is an AlgoExpert clone. Just in case you never visit AlgoExpert before, this is the homepage for AlgoExpert. By the way, the reason you see the format like this, because right now I didn't use my browser for full screen. By the way, I'm just going to talk briefly about my recording software. I'm using OBS Studio to record it, and then I noticed that and then someone in the comments section also told me that there is it's not synced correctly, my screen and then my voice not synced correctly. I'm so sorry about that. I'm trying my best to figure out how to record this. I don't use the I'm using Mac, as you can see. I didn't use like the built-in Mac screen recording because sometimes the screen just didn't change. I don't want to record another one. So that's basically what's happening. Alright, so now let's go and get started. This is the AlgoExpert's homepage. We'll visit this. This actually have an animation here. That's pretty cool. And then you can see there's a button, solutions in night language, certificates, blah blah blah. Yeah, so that's like pretty much the homepage. And then I want to show the contents, because this is what we're really trying to implement. And then, by the way, just in case you're wondering, I'm not sponsored by AlgoExpert by any means. This is just a cool project to make, for my opinion. Whoops. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so for example, when I click on this in Fibonacci, this problem, you can see it's going to redirect me to this homepage. And now homepage, the IDE that we're going to try to implement, something like this. And I have to start work on this already, so you can see there's some solutions here. But so what's gonna happen is we're gonna try to implement we're not gonna implement this test. We're gonna only implement the prompt and the test with run code and submit code there. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and create a new GitHub repository in my dev is me organization. All right. So right now what I'm doing is I'm watching the OBS Studio, the screen. I didn't watch my screen, so hope you guys can see it. And by the way, I don't know why the mouse cursor didn't shows up for some reason. Alright, so now as you can see, we have create a new repository there. So wait a sec. For whatever reason, when I'm recording this, it's become really laggy. So if someone has a better recording software, please recommend to me. I'm happily to try them out and see how can I use them. If the thing can ever get loaded, that is. Okay, I don't know why this takes so long to load for some reason. Just gonna I'm refreshing right now. Okay, that's not okay. Okay, you know what? I exit out of this page. I don't know when. Okay, we're wasted just like 2 minutes just on creating this. If we can, I'm just gonna create a local repository for a second. Alright, there we go, finally. So I'm gonna change it owner to dev is me. Although I'm gonna move them back to my eventually, but for now I'm just gonna use the dev is me organization. If I can possibly change it to dev is me, which I hope I can. Okay. Dev is me there. A lots of organization. Repository name AlgoExpert clone. Public for Django project. I don't know why I said that, but let's just go create a repository. Alright, that's all I need. Alright, I got the link. So now what I will do is I will go ahead and open up my terminal. So let me switch up my terminal here. And then here I'm just going to type a few commands so we can go ahead and clone this. So I'm going to cd to this, git clone, wherever this is. Good. And now I'm going to open this up. Open this up in Visual Studio Code, one of the best code editor out there, in my opinion. By the way, if you watch this video longer, just a little trivia. Like my channel, I used to use Komodo edit for my code editor, but I feel like I still like Visual Studio Code more. So I don't think we do need this page for any longer. And let me go ahead and add this. Alrighty, so here is a page. Let me resize this. I hope it's large enough. Okay. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna make screen just a little bit bigger. Alright. Should be good enough. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started. So let me go ahead and open up a terminal. I believe this is the shortcut. Okay, we're already like almost 10 minutes here and we still didn't do any stuff yet. Okay, I'm just gonna open a new terminal manually. Alright, so now get my terminal up. Just go ahead and wait a second. So what usually should start with is create a new virtual environment so we can manage our dependencies, but I'm not gonna use it because for now I really think Django is our only dependency, then probably Stripe SDK is our another dependency, but that's about it. My terminal takes that long time to load. Alright, finally. Oops, sorry about that laggy. Yeah, still okay. So now it's ready on both screen. I'm just gonna move it a little bit up so you guys can see what I'm executing. So first thing I'm gonna do is clear the screen. Then what I would type is Django admin. If I can spell Django correctly. Django admin, and then let's say start project, and then we're gonna go ahead and call this AlgoExpert clone. Okay, this is gonna wait for a long time. Alright, looks like it's done. So if I click on, alright, right. Now I click on that little refresh button right there. I don't know why my mouse cursor doesn't show up, but yeah. So that's now what we're going to do is let's go ahead and just create let's just create web. We're just gonna create for now, let's say cd into AlgoExpert clone. Okay. Alright, and that's actually okay. It's misspelled AlgoExpert. Alright, so there gotta be a much better way to do this. And now let's go ahead and create our first app. Let's just call this, what should we call this? Let's just call this web, for web interface. So Python 3 manage.py and let's see. Start. I know it's laggy right now. Start app, and then let's call this web. You know what? I don't know what should we call this. Let's just call this main for now. And then so this will be our main website we'll work with. Let's go give it a sec. In the meantime, I'm going to go to settings.py and then update our settings. Okay, so now you guys should be able to see the menu, the settings.py, which I'm going to add this main app. Alright, so my goal for today, for this video, is just to create a single page application, because AlgoExpert is actually a single page single page application. So I want to set all of that up first. So we'll directly go ahead and implement the questions page. And then, so let's go ahead in main. So what we'll go ahead and say is go ahead and create a template. And then put this URL as well. So what we're going to say is, let's just say pass. We're gonna call this, we're gonna call this index route. And then in here, what we're gonna say is from, oh shoot, I forgot. Where's the include? Oh, here it is. From Django.urls, import include. It's gonna be index, so I'm gonna say include main.urls. And then in main, let's go create a. So I'll create urls.py. And then, so today is just like get everything set up and then start our application. Tomorrow we're going to probably work with OAuth because after I watch the thing, our plan, our plan is going to be a little bit complicated. So I'm going to have to work front and back end like probably at the same time to make it work. And then in settings here, excuse me, URLs, I'm going to say from Django.urls, import pass from dot import views. URL patterns. Problems. I'll just create an index row as well. Use the index. Alright. I'm gonna hide the terminal just in case it shows up again. Okay, let me move this a little bit up. Alright. So that's our urls.py. Right there, let's go ahead and go to our views and implement index route first. Request. And then here, it's just a render, return, render, say put request here. Then we'll say main slash index.html. Okay, looks good. I don't think we need to provide any context just yet. And then here in the templates, I don't think there's any. Oh, this time is real. I forgot a comma there. Sorry, guys. Yeah, now you guys just see the comma where I already typed it. Well, but okay. So now what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and create layout.html. So say layout.html. Right here, and then what we will say is let's put all the common stuff here. Emit doesn't work again, so we're just gonna type manually doc type HTML. And as always, I will go ahead and grab the Bootstrap CD and then put it here, just in case I need it. Just in case I need it, I'm gonna get the Bootstrap. For now, I'll just say title. And we'll probably worry about Bootstrap later. Say blog title. And blog. Actually, what will happen is we're actually going to have a JavaScript file. So let's go create a static here. Actually, you know what? We'll go create a JavaScript file. Not a file for now. I'm just gonna, since it's gonna be a single page application, this is gonna be interesting in how should we design it. Because so we will use some HTML stuff. So we're probably not gonna add this. Alright, so in JavaScript, so now I'd like to briefly talk about single page application. Basically, for now, what we work on including in the fast tutorial is we using route to keep track of, or URL to keep track with what user is in. But AlgoExpert is a single page application, which means they're only one single HTML file. But the reason you see different contents is because how JavaScript is modifying it. As far as I believe, if you are the founder of AlgoExpert on the front end and you are watching this video like, what? That's not how it works. Well, I mean, that's just said. But now how would I think how this works? So let me go ahead and first thing first is I'm going to create a function. Let's just call it display info, and then this gonna so what's gonna happen is this gonna have a div. I'm gonna call this main. So this is a place where the JavaScript file will put the contents here. So what we will say is we'll use a fetch API. So if you watch my I don't think I talk about fetch, but if you watch my Discord clone, I briefly talk about how fetch work. Basically, it's a JavaScript way to get an API call. So I could say fetch. So I need a section here. So like, what section do you want me to display? And then I'm going to say this, and then fetch. What I will say is slash info slash, and then we'll put the section ID here. So section, and then ideally there will be a navbar where user can access it. So we will have we'll have two interface mostly. One is the editor and one is the home page. So we'll go ahead and say one home page. It's not a navbar. I'm using Bootstrap for navbar. I hate front end just because I hate CSS. I don't care how people style, but say props. That's all the page we're gonna have. And then what's gonna happening is I do have a little cheat sheet here, but that doesn't do much. We'll go add an href here. So say href. This is gonna be interesting. let me do a quick Google search. I want to know how to like not actually direct them to a page, but like on click. So on click. So like I want to display a certain section, but I want to display a certain section, not actually redirect them to a page because that's not how single page application works. I'm doing a quick Google search right now. I do mostly like freestyle. So. And we already go 25 minutes. 25 minutes in, got basically nothing done. Okay, well, let's see. We're probably gonna create some button instead, but just gonna style the button in some way. So let's go ahead and stick with button for now. And then gonna create some buttons. So in button, I don't think we need H1, but gonna say, let's see, homepage. And then what we'll do is actually add a data set attribute. So you can actually use data and then with whatever attribute you want to put it in. So I can say data section. And then for now, I will just say homepage. I didn't finish the fetch, by the way. And then home for easier. And then next is some copy and paste. I'm just going to say problems here. So they just like get everything set up. Not gonna get really a lot of stuff done. Problem. Okay, I don't know. Your homepage. Your problem. Sorry if it's like I didn't sync again. I really don't. I cannot like watch the studio. Yeah. Sorry for not even. It's not sync again. I don't know why my audio always does that, but. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and say. For things to make it easier, we'll just add an on-click here. So we're not gonna do all the fancy stuff. Now we'll just say display info, which need an argument. Wait, I don't need data set. Wait, yeah, I don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna add an on-click for now. And then in here, what we will say is home. All right. Oh God, what the? Okay, that looks good. And click. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, no errors. Great. Now for this, it's gonna be the same thing. Huh? I don't know why that's still white. It's supposed to be blue. I don't know what just happened, but let's paste it here. Call this problem. And then instead of layout, let's just call this index.html. Index.html. And then now what we'll do. Still doubt that this actually works. But okay. Well. Now let's go ahead and complete this fetch. So it will go ahead and give us some promises, I believe. So after we received it, then we will go ahead and say gonna change the response just to text. I see arrow function here, I believe. And then you can also change it to JSON, but we were just gonna use text. And then we'll say then text. And then it's gonna, let's just console.log text for now. Okay. That was really fun to implement. So in views, let's go ahead and also URLs.pilots are here. So I'm kind of going to nowhere right now. I don't need this anymore. And talk about how single page application works more. And then, so this is called, what do we call that? Info, right? So info, and then it's taking stir section. Use the info. Okay, so define info, request section. We'll just say return from Django.html of that. So say from Django. Sorry guys for not getting really a lot of stuff done. I just want to briefly talk about what is single page application, how can we design that. From Django.http import HTTP response. And then I don't know how this works. HTTP response. So for whatever section it gives to us, I'm always gonna say hello world. And then I hope this does work. So it's supposed to print out in console. No, not just text, but text itself. Okay, I hope it works. And then once this works, that will be all we're going to do. I know we didn't really get a lot of stuff done, but once we have a good start, we can work on more in the next video. Next video, I'm going to talk about OAuth probably. OAuth. And then it's going to say manage.py, run server. What? What did it? Okay. Let's go run this. And again, I misspelled server to run server. Alright, looks good. Everything looks good. Looks like. So I'm going to show the quorum again. Let me navigate there first. Alright, so let me see. Let me go and open up. So let me see. Okay. Well, this is gonna be hard. Let me go ahead. This to here. Alright, so now let me make sure we don't have any JavaScript error, which I'm pretty sure we shouldn't, but just in case we actually have some error. Okay. It's taking forever to load the JavaScript. No, I'm just gonna try to click it. Homepage. Oh yeah, it's console.log in the console either way, so I have to. Console.log in the console. Come on, just open up the console. I don't know why it's so slow. Okay. Alright, finally open up the console. Oh no, that's bad, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, so apparently we don't get any error and we got some message. Ooh, not what I expected though. Let me just make sure we got all the elements we need. Okay, it looks good. Okay, now it does print out. Okay, yeah, and it's laggy. So yep, so now it does print out hello world. So now what we'll do is go ahead and display into our homepage to the main content. I know this page looks ugly right now. So now let me go ahead and hide this again. It's I don't know what the hell is happening. So I will just say document dot get element by ID, say main dot inner HTML equals text. Okay, I know it's laggy right now. Okay, now we're finished. Let's go ahead and try to refresh the page. And I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. Had that. Alright, so as you can see, it changed. Now if I click on homepage, hello world, problems, hello world. Alright, so now some last thing we will do is we'll go ahead and it's actually implement different contents. I don't know what's that. I don't know why that shows up, but okay. Alright. So now what we'll do for our last thing is display different information. So for problems, we probably actually want to display some problems. So what we could say is in okay. So what we'll do is in views.py here, and we'll say yes if section is not problems, right? I call that problems, right? It's problem. Problem. Return that. Otherwise, return HTTP response. Hello problem. Okay, this will be the last thing we will do actually. I know, sorry guys, I didn't do much, but we will start to get really deep into it in the next video. Today's just like get everything set up and stuff like that. Let's see, loading. Loading. It's still loading. Alright, perform system check. Looks great. Now I can go ahead and revisit this page. And I think it should work. So we'll see different content display on the homepage. And quorum, hide code. Alright. So now if you're going to say click on the home page, what do we see? It's hello world. Now if you click on the problems, okay, well, problem HTTP, oh god, HTTP response is not defined. You know what? That's a simple fix. I know, strong variable name. But yeah, so that will be it actually for this video. Sorry for not doing a lot. We just get stuff set up, and then you can briefly see what's happening in single page application. I work on this when I didn't actually record a video for this, but yes, that will be it. Thanks for watching. If you would like to, please like and subscribe. And then thanks for watching. See you in the next video.